Continuing on with our level 2.2, got to look back in my packet here for the title. Sorry about that. Level 2.2, Intro to Triangle Proofs. We are on page 17, if you need that. Proving that triangle ACE is congruent to triangle DBF, and we're looking at what's given. AC is congruent to DB, so it's kind of hard to see with our tick marks there. AE is congruent to DF, and then we've got angle E and angle F are right angles. Angle E and angle F are right angles. So whenever we see right angles, we need to think about the hypotenuse leg in this particular triangle. We are these particular triangles, better English, ACE, we're trying to prove, triangle ACE is congruent to triangle DBF. And try to be more concise here. We're given right angles. And across from the right angle is the hypotenuse, which is AC in that triangle. Across from angle F is BD, which is the hypotenuse in there. And our first given statement was that those two pieces of the triangle are congruent. That is the hypotenuse. Then we were also given that AE and DF, which are legs of these triangles, are also congruent. So the reason that we can say these two triangles are congruent is because of the hypotenuse leg. On number 5, we're proving parts. AB is congruent to AE, but let's start with identifying what we know in this triangle based on what's given to us. AC is congruent to AD, that's given. Angle ACB is congruent to angle ADE. And then we're also given that BC is congruent to ED. So what we have over here is we have this triangle here is congruent to this triangle here. And I'm going to pause my video for a minute and see if I can come up with a couple of highlighters or colored pencils just to point things out a little bit better. I found my colored pencils here. So triangle, so this triangle here, A, B, C, because we have information in that one. And then over here, we have ADE, and I want to make sure to get my order correct when I fill this in. But that green and that blue triangle are congruent. So we can say that triangle ABC, if you've watched any of the videos before, I tend to go alphabetical order for my first triangle and then I match it up with my second one. Well, AB doesn't have any tick marks and AE doesn't have any tick marks. Triangle AED, and again I want to match up. AB, no tick marks. AE, no tick marks. BC has 2 tick marks. ED has 2 tick marks. And then AC has 1 tick mark. AD has 1 tick mark. So what we can say the reason is for these two triangles to be congruent is side, angle, side. And once we prove that the triangles are congruent, then we can also say that their parts are congruent. So we can say that segment AB is congruent to segment AE because of corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent.